Hello, my name is Dima Hanania, and I represented YWCA Palestine at CSW 60 in New York this past March. I was very lucky to have been selected for this opportunity because I was able to take all of the amazing work that we do here and show the rest of the world what Palestine is capable of. I spoke on a national level regarding the Stop Poverty campaign and on an international level regarding BDS, UN Resolution 1325, and on CEDAW. I believe YWCA's representation there was crucial importance as I was given the opportunity to speak with other youth, people on the ground, people in NGOs, public sector, private sector, ministers, and even heads of state, providing them with accurate information about our lives here and what they can do to help. CSW focused on the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, and I hope that our work in the Peace and Justice Task Force will educate people here on the SDGs and help move Palestine one step closer to achieving gender equality.
When we work for peace with justice, we need to know that it's not easy, and at the same time to understand that we cannot keep the silence, because silence means indifference, and silence means collusion, and silence means lack of courage when a people are dying, when a people are bleeding, when our people are living under occupation. But one has to speak up, and to speak out, and to be on the right of justice, and to be on the right of peace. It's not about taking a political position, it's about taking a position with humanity.
I see two goals that are extremely relevant for Arab women. I think one is to demand for goal 16 around institutions, around corruption, around accountability, transparency, because I think this is one of the things where it doesn't play in our favor. So the laws are there, but then you have systems that are in place and regimes that are applying their own influence to it, and we're allowing it because of the lack of transparency, lack of accountability, the fact that even our own I think leaders and government leaders, most of them, if you ask them SDGs, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't even know what you're talking about.
The development goals are extremely important. It's important that Israel has signed them, it's important that the Palestinian government is on board, and it's important that it's an international effort for gender equality, especially emphasizing that in each and every goal. When it comes to the Palestinians' possibility of getting these rights through their own government might be limited as they are under occupation. So the government is not free to make their own decisions. If changes are to be done, I think it has to come, of course, from the Palestinian women themselves, but also from the international society.
Palestinian women, we are in the front of the liberation of this occupation. This occupation is militarized and violent, has a plan, a full plan to take all Palestinians out of the land. So as women, we are fighting our right to our existence there. At the same time, our right to have decent work rights and our rights to have decent life.
Is it possible to talk about empowering the Palestinian women with a continued Israeli policy, the occupying power policy of aggression and gross violations against the human rights? Isn't it time to put an end to this injustice? Isn't it time to dismantle this racial separation wall? Isn't it time to end the Israeli occupation? Isn't it time to allow the 6,000 prisoners in Israeli detention centers to see the light of independence? Isn't it time to end the largest and longest occupation in history?
I have been encouraged by the courage, the consistency, the seriousness with which YWCA Palestine has been working on peace issues.